Our reasons for supporting the event tonight are really threefold. It's about our people, it's about our purpose, and it's about our business. EY's purpose as an organisation is to build a better working world. So that means engaging with our clients, our people and our communities, including our external stakeholders like government, to lead the conversation and to lead change. So we want to break the stigma and to break the taboo surrounding mental health.
I felt that using a significant figure like Paul would be great to come to a place like this, to be at EY, to have their stakeholders, their employees, and talk really openly about it, so they then can also seek the help that they require.
Something like this is a bit deeper and a bit emotional for me as well, and hopefully that's people can go away with an idea of how serious it is and how to help themselves about it. So for me, it's my first being drawn into the first team, travelling on the coach. I was excited. I was all my friends, I said they was there to support me. Getting to the ground, it was at Sellers Park, Crystal Palace. Going in the changing room, getting the lads to say, hey, what? Get in there when you do your business. I said, yeah. And then coming out, and to come out and see the roar of these fans, and think, my gosh, this is it. This is what this is all about. This is where I wanted to be, slow. And I'm just watching the game, and the game's just going by the first half, 0-0. I thought, okay, first half, that was great. I said, I'm ready. He's got to put me on. If it stays like this, he's got to put me on. Yeah. I could see it was like, 35 minutes went by, and then it's coming out to the 36, and I said, oh man, he ain't gonna use me. And it was 37, and then just the cannons, said, yeah, go and get warmed up. And I thought, yes. That was all I was going for. Yes, I'm coming on. Now that warm up, what we usually do, it was just, the slightest warm up, just a warm up, get yourself ready, get on the pitch. And that was the hit, because when I started warming up, I had my back towards the crowd and I heard all this racist abuse being shouted, and wow, Crystal Palace fans, they're like that. And I did, I got angry and I turned around and I faced, and that's when I found and saw it was my own crowd, my own fans that was racially shouting and abusing me. And that was a shock. It was a shock to me because I did not expect that. The excitement now, the emotion of going on that pitch had gone. I didn't want to go on the pitch. Greatest obstacle, that would be going through my depression, cancer, drugs, addiction, and loss of my son, 9 days old. Very difficult. It took myself, really, don't get me wrong, everybody wanted to help, but it's me as the individual wanted to help myself. And that was the biggest obstacle, was me trying to help myself. Because the specialist told me that I've had one of the worst injuries in football. I've dislocated my knee, torn the ligaments, torn the cruciates. Now I can't believe this, and it was hard to accept. Yeah. Starting the first year, obviously, rehabilitation, and it was difficult, but I went and had the first game, and that was the fear factor, having that first game now, and to go and tackle with your bad leg. Yeah. And I did. It went through, and I thought, oh my gosh, yes, I survived. Yeah. But after the game, it kept swelling up like a balloon, and they made a decision, already telling me, like, Paul, we're not going to renew your contract. At this time, not being able to play football, it was hard. Yeah. I didn't realise it was difficult because I was always in denial. Yeah. When people used to come up to me and say if I missed the game, I said no, but I did. I did. Watching on the box, you still think, could have done better, could have done that. That was hard, and the worst thing came up, got involved in drugs. Because I just saw nothing happening, and I wasn't, as much as I tried, I couldn't see the direction I was going. I was so ashamed, I was embarrassed, I was hurting family members that I tried to take my life. What inspired my foundation is me growing up, finding out how hard as a youth, to gaining something in life. I wasn't given that chance from peers, so I'm able to do that at this moment, being an ex-professional footballer, seeing how the experience that took me to where I came and where I've come from, that I can share it with them, the youths now. When rehab came back, and to this day,
Yes.
best time of my life, in
Excellent.
2004,
Yes.
back at Chelsea,
Yeah.
working in the foundation, and that's where the book came about.
Yes. It's an award-winning book as well.
With Canoville, that was pretty hard, but it wasn't going to be hard because now I was able to share and open up because of talking.
So you see the journey, you've gone from
Yes.
literally not saying anything, in your room, isolated, to just the steps of just going up and talking more and more and more, and saying
Definitely.
it's the best day of your life.
It was.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
So it's powerful. Conversation is powerful.
Very much so.
Yeah.
And it's quite easy now for me. That was once in school that you never used to put their hand up, never used to say nothing, to now opening up and talking to 300 to 400 people.
I think the reason why people aren't happy is because they're keeping it to themselves, or maybe they're measuring themselves too high. They're comparing themselves to other people and thinking, I need to be like this person, I need to be like that person, and that's not actually the case. Life's individual, you know, and it's about your life matters, and it's about you measuring your own life and not measuring it against somebody else's.